Hello everyone. Today I will tell you a story. The story is titled, The Adventures of Popcorn Across Three Lands. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you appreciate me. You can skip this if you don't like this video. Thank you very much. The story begins as follows. In a cozy little town where flowers bloomed brighter than rainbows, lived a fluffy, golden-furred dog named Popcorn. His name wasn't just cute, it was perfect. Popcorn bounced with every step, his tail wagging like a metronome set to the happiest tune. One sunny morning, while chasing a butterfly that shimmered like a flying jewel, Popcorn stumbled upon a path he'd never seen before. It wound through his familiar garden and into the meadow of whistling winds, a place where the grass hummed cheerful melodies with every breeze. Popcorn's ears perked up. An adventure, he yipped, his brown eyes sparkling with mischief. Off he went, his paws pattering against the soft earth. The meadow was a wonderland of tall grasses that tickled his nose and dandelions that puffed white wishes into the air. Popcorn bounded after them, sneezing happily as fluff flew everywhere. This is better than my squeaky toy, he thought, rolling down a hill and landing in a pile of soft clover. As he tumbled, he met a chatty squirrel named Nutmeg, who was juggling acorns with impressive skill. "Hey, fluffy fella, where you headed?" Nutmeg squeaked, tossing an acorn in the air. Popcorn tilted his head, unsure but excited. "I'm exploring. Want to join?" Nutmeg's eyes twinkled. "Only if you can keep up," she teased, darting toward a sparkling stream. Popcorn chased her, splashing through the water, his fur now a soggy, glorious mess. The stream giggled as it flowed, and Popcorn swore it winked at him. Together, they discovered a hidden grove where fireflies danced even in daylight. Nutmeg taught Popcorn to dance by chasing his tail in circles, and soon they were spinning, laughing, and barking at the glowing bugs. The meadow seemed alive, whispering secrets of joy in every rustle. Popcorn found a shiny pebble that looked like a tiny moon and decided it was his treasure. "This is mine forever," he declared, tucking it under his paw. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in shades of pink and orange, Nutmeg pointed to a path leading out of the meadow. "That way's the Forest of Giggles," she said. "It's even wilder." Popcorn's tail wagged so fast it blurred. He thanked Nutmeg, promising to share his next adventure, and bounded toward the forest, the pebble in his mouth, ready for more fun. The Forest of Giggles was a place where trees seemed to chuckle and leaves rustled like they were telling jokes. Popcorn trotted in, his moon pebble gleaming in the dappled sunlight. The air smelled of pine and mischief, and every step made him feel like he was part of a grand game. His ears twitched at the sound of tiny giggles echoing from the treetops. "Who's there?" he barked, bouncing with curiosity. Out popped a pair of mischievous bunnies, Fluffle and Puddles, with fur as soft as clouds. "Welcome, Popcorn," they squealed, hopping in circles around him. "Want to play hide-and-seek?" Popcorn's tail spun like a propeller. "Oh yes," he yipped, dropping his pebble for a moment. The bunnies explained the rules. Find the golden carrot hidden in the forest, and you'd be crowned the Giggle King. Popcorn was all in. The game was a whirlwind of fun. Popcorn darted through ferns, sniffed under mushrooms, and even climbed a small tree, only to slide down with a goofy grin. Fluffle and Puddles giggled every time he tripped over a root or got distracted by a butterfly. "Focus, Popcorn," Puddles teased, but Popcorn was too busy enjoying the chase. He found clues, a sparkly leaf here, a paw-shaped mark there, and his heart raced with excitement. At last, under a giggling oak tree, Popcorn spotted the golden carrot, glowing like a tiny sun. He pounced, rolling with it in a pile of leaves, barking triumphantly. Fluffle and Puddles cheered, crowning him with a wreath of daisies. "You're the Giggle King," they sang. Popcorn pranced proudly, his pebble and carrot tucked close. The forest seemed to clap its branches in approval. As night fell, the bunnies pointed to a glowing path. "That leads to the Valley of Sparkles," Fluffle whispered. "It's the most magical place yet." Popcorn's eyes widened. He hugged his new friends with a nuzzle, grabbed his treasures, and scampered toward the valley, ready for the next chapter of his adventure. The Valley of Sparkles was like stepping into a dream. The ground shimmered with tiny crystals, and the air buzzed with the hum of happy fireflies. Popcorn bounded in, his moon pebble and golden carrot bouncing in a little sack he'd found in the forest. His fur glowed under the starlight, and he felt like the luckiest dog in the world. "This place is a giant party," he barked, chasing a spark that floated like a tiny comet. He soon met a wise old owl named Starwhisker, perched on a glittering rock. "Well, hello, young adventurer," Starwhisker hooted, his eyes twinkling like the valley itself. "What brings you here?" Popcorn wagged his tail, spilling his story of meadows, forests, and treasures. Starwhisker chuckled. "You've got a brave heart, Popcorn. Want to see the starfall?" Popcorn's ears shot up. "Starfall? Yes, please." Starwhisker led him to a hill where the sky seemed to pour stars like a waterfall. Popcorn sat, mesmerized, as lights streaked across the night, each one singing a soft, joyful note. He felt like he was part of something huge and wonderful. Starwhisker shared stories of ancient adventurers, and Popcorn listened, his tail thumping the ground. "You're one of them now," the owl said, nodding at Popcorn's treasures. Inspired, Popcorn decided to leave a gift for the valley. He placed his moon pebble and golden carrot on the hill, arranging them to sparkle under the starlight. "For the next adventurer," he yipped. The valley seemed to glow brighter, as if thanking him. Starwhisker winked. "You've made this place even more magical." As dawn approached, Popcorn felt a tug in his heart. Home was calling. He thanked Starwhisker and trotted back through the valley, forest, and meadow, his heart full of joy. When he curled up in his cozy bed, he dreamed of whistling winds, giggling trees, and sparkling stars, knowing he'd carry those adventures forever. The adventures of Popcorn across three lands mirrors the journey of embracing curiosity and joy in our modern lives. Popcorn's boundless enthusiasm for exploration reflects how we can find wonder in everyday moments, whether it's a walk in a park or a new hobby. His encounters with Nutmeg, Fluffle, Puddles, and Starwhisker show the value of building connections, reminding us to stay open to new friendships and learn from others' perspectives in our busy, digital world. Popcorn's treasures, the moon pebble and golden carrot, symbolize the small joys we collect, like a kind word or a personal achievement, which hold meaning when we cherish them. His choice to leave these treasures for others teaches us the power of generosity, encouraging us to share positivity, whether through a kind act or a social media post. In today's fast-paced life, Popcorn's story advises us to slow down, explore with childlike wonder, and spread joy. Take time to notice the whistling winds around you, perhaps a sunset or a stranger's smile, and share your own sparkles with the world, making life a little brighter for everyone.